in the heart of a deep green forest, two little birds lived on the highest branch of a tall, beautiful tree. Their tiny nest was their whole world, warm, safe, and full of love. Every morning they sang together. Every evening they watched the sun set side by side. For them, happiness was simple, being together. But one day, dark clouds gathered. The wind howled, thunder roared, and lightning struck the forest. The tree shook violently, and their little nest was torn apart. In just a moment, everything they had built was gone. Heartbroken, they searched for a new place to live. They flew from tree to tree until they found a dry, lifeless branch that had survived the storm. It wasn't safe, it wasn't strong, but it was all they had. With hope in their hearts, they began again. Time passed, and soon new life appeared. Tiny eggs filled their fragile home with warmth once more. When the chicks hatched, joy returned to their hearts. Day and night, the parents worked together to feed and protect their little ones. But happiness, once again, was short. One day, while the father bird was away searching for food, a hunter came close. He aimed his arrow at the nest. And without a second thought, the mother bird spread her wings wide to protect her babies. The arrow struck her heart. With a cry of pain, she fell, leaving behind silence. When the father bird returned, he found the nest empty, except for his frightened chicks. His heart shattered. But he didn't give up. He raised his children alone, teaching them to fly, to find food, and to survive. Every evening, as the sun sank behind the trees, he remembered her soft voice, her warmth, and her love that would never return. Seasons changed. The little ones grew strong and eventually flew away to build nests of their own. The father, once surrounded by love, was now alone. Every night he looked toward the old tree where their first nest had been, remembering the happiest days of his life. One quiet night, under the stars, he felt her presence, as if she whispered his name and touched him gently with her wings. With one last breath of love, he opened his wings and flew higher than ever before, not through the forest, but toward her. The next morning, the forest was silent. On a high rock lay the little bird, peaceful and still, his wings folded softly. He had finally found his way back to the one he loved,